yes, Abby, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to do Get Ready With Me using a new product that I got and didn't have it prepared. So, this is the Morphe 39A palette. At this point I haven't filmed the haul that this is in, so you'll see that first, but yeah, I haven't filmed it yet. So, basically I'm just going to do Get Ready With Me today, and then I'm going to be trying this palette out for the first time. I swatched all the shades on Instagram if you're interested in that, so I'll have my Instagram name down below. It's just Ascland, the same way it's spelled here. So I'll put that to the side for a second because this is going to be a little bit later. So hopefully everything is okay. This is my second time using the ring light that I got. That'll be in that haul also. But this primer does whatever the heck it wants to. The other day it flew straight into my coffee. I'm not even exaggerating. It just whoop, right into coffee. But anyways, this is the second time I'm using this ring light, and it was kind of a little bit bright outside, and the sun was kind of coming right in, so I closed the blinds. So hopefully this is okay lighting. I don't know. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, and I kept neglecting this brush, even though I did a whole video about it, said I loved it, but I think it's because it's short and it kind of fell down in my brush holder thing, so I kept forgetting to use it. But this is a great brush. It's the Eco Tools Wonder Cover Complexion. I wanted to do a video about this specifically. I did my top 5 multitasking face brushes, and this was numero uno. So it's really early in the morning, for me at least. I don't even know what time it is. It's 9:52, so about 10 o'clock here, and it is literally 4 degrees. F-O-U-R 4 degrees outside here. And I had to take my mom to the car dealer to pick up her car at 7:45 this morning. So I just, on the way home, I just stopped at Starbucks and just kind of watched some videos until I was awake enough to just start filming and stuff. I need to go to the AT&T store because my Samsung watch broke. The band broke off, but the piece that holds it on is still attached and it won't come off. I've tried, my mom's tried, my brother tried. It's not going anywhere, so I have to take it to them, see if they can fix it. And I need to go to Hobby Lobby too, because they have, I want to get an actual planner this year, because when I was in college and high school and stuff, I had little planner things, but I don't know, they just weren't as customizable, I guess, as some of the ones you can get with the scrapbooking stuff. I think Joann's and Michael's and places have them too. But there was one at Hobby Lobby that I wanted specifically, that I liked the cover of. It said something, I don't remember what it was, but hopefully it's still there. But I couldn't find the specific one online, so I'm just gonna try to go back to that store. But they weren't open when I was out, so yeah, I'll just have to go back, unfortunately. So I took my mom to the car dealership, and her car is possessed. There's not even anything wrong with it. It's just possessed by some kind of demon. It sounds like a joke, but seriously, you have to hear about this. So, but she has awful luck with cars and anything electronic. So she burns through watches, phones, light switch, light bulbs just blow out when she turns them on. It's insane. So she drives a Camaro. It's fairly newer. It's not the fanciest one, but it's pretty nice. And at first, last week or the week before, because the new cars now have the whole touchscreen thing, to control all the stuff, the radio and the GPS and everything. And and that would just like do like work without anybody touching it. Like it would change the radio station, it would like try to call OnStar. So that was kind of creepy. And then like it kept, like it was plugged into her phone, or her phone was plugged into the car, and she was trying to call my grandma, and like it kept giving the voice things to my grandma. Like it would just come on and say OnStar ready, like when she was on the phone. It was funny, but it kept doing that, and then like we were hoping that it wouldn't affect like actually operating the vehicle. Like you can live without the radio and all that stuff, but like it eventually affected the actual vehicle. Like I was asleep yesterday morning, and she like ran into my room and was like, Abby, I need to borrow your car. I'm running late for a meeting. My car won't start. So I was like, oh, great. So she borrowed my car, and then when she got back, she said, you know, there's like no life in it at all. You want to, let's try to jump it, because when I called it, they're going to ask me if I tried to jump it. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So we jumped it, and it did not do anything. And when the battery's dead, the car will make a clicking sound when you turn the key, but it won't actually start. So it was not the battery. Like it had no life in it whatsoever. Like she couldn't even open the trunk. So then she calls the dealership and tells them basically like, you need to come get it, there's something wrong, even though like she had it in last week and they said nothing was wrong with it. They just like updated her phone or something, which is like, that's not the problem. And so she called them, and they're like, you jump it? Yeah. And then like they came out here to our house because it wouldn't move. Like she couldn't even take off the parking brake because it's electronic. And that happened to our old car too, the same thing pretty much, except like it didn't do all the weird like changing the radio station and stuff. So like they come out here, they tried to jump it. Of course it didn't work. And then they had to like hook it up to like the tow chain thing, and they had to like drag it up onto the truck because it wouldn't roll, because the parking brake wouldn't, you know, come off. And then while they were pulling it up, the windshield wipers started going. The key was nowhere near it, like, cause you know those like cars now have like the key that you just have to be inside the vehicle with the key, and then you can start it. But like the key wasn't even near the vehicle. The wiper switch wasn't on. Like, possessed, I tell you, possessed. So they're giving her like a loaner car while they figure out what's going on. But yeah, it's so cold here. I tried to film this with like normal outfit, like I had a hoodie and jeans on. And like I said in the last video that I filmed, which you've seen before this, I film videos out of order if you haven't noticed. It's like I am wearing this onesie in all the videos because it's cold, and I'm glad that I got this. My grandma got it for me for Christmas. And the haul that I was talking about earlier, I am going to film like a what I got for Christmas haul. I kind of don't like that, the idea of calling it that, just because it kind of feels like bragging, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just show you the new things that are coming into my collection, and then, you know, I'll update you or do like even individual reviews on stuff. I got some stuff from Ulta and from my dad, and then my mom got me an Ulta gift card. So actually, that's the other thing I need to do today. I need to go to Ulta to use that gift card just so I can do that haul. What kind of blush do I want to use today? I'm kind of tired of the Luminoso, so I'm going to go with this Tarte blush in Party. This is the birthday gift from Sephora. I don't know why I slept on these Tarte blushes for so long. Like, they last forever. I didn't believe it. I don't even know what kind of look I want to do today on my eyes, because like you can pretty much do anything with the Morphe 39A palette. A little heavy on the blush. Like, I was over here dying when I was swatching that palette. It was amazing. And there's one shade I don't know if you can see this, where is it? Right here. But that stain is from one of the eyeshadows. So, like, if you're scared about that, I would not get the palette just right off the bat. Like, if it stains my hand, it's going to stain your eyelid. But, I don't know. I don't even remember what shade it was, because, like, I looked at the swatch pictures and I couldn't really tell. Oh, by the way, the highlighter I just used was the Kat Von D Thunderstruck. So, stop by Starbucks. Get there, and I ordered a venti latte, or soy vanilla latte. And for whatever reason, I kept thinking that lattes don't have whipped cream, so I didn't even bother to ask them to leave it off. And there's whipped cream in it. And yeah. So I mean, I'm still drinking it, so I don't waste it. But like, I mean, it's my fault. It's not like I asked them to leave it off when they put it in there, so I'm not going to take it back. But yeah, this is not going to be a fun day. I'm going to have pimples tomorrow. My stomach's might get a little... I mean, it's just a little bit of whipped cream, though. It's not like... Because I can taste the soy milk in it, like, underneath the whipped cream. But, I don't know. That's another thing, too. I mean, I don't know if you, like, I just don't care about this or what, but if you do, I don't know. But, like, if I accidentally order or get something that's not vegan, I'm not going to, like, take it back. Because it's just wasting. They're just going to throw it away, you know. So doing my brows off camera because this requires concentration. I have to be really close to the mirror. So, BRB. Alright, so brows are done, and now I'm going to just prime my lids with the Milani eyeshadow primer. I'm also planning next week to do a video about the makeup that Emily Noel 83 made me buy, because I have quite a bit, and like a lot of it actually ended up being cruelty free. There wasn't much that I bought because of her that wasn't. So alright, now for this thing. This thing. I wonder if it'll like tear up the packaging if I, yeah, well, this is like so huge. I don't even know what to do, like, to take up the whole frame. I don't know what to do with this. I kind of want to do green, like, as I missed out on the green. I don't have that many green eyeshadows. But these, like, pinks and reds are calling my name, so I don't know what to do with it. Like, there's not even a mirror on it, so I can't just, like, hold it up and use the mirror. I guess I'll just put it on the table here. I didn't consider that it would be this large. I mean, I knew it was a big palette, but I didn't think that it would be, like, quite this big. I actually had the Jaclyn Hill palette, like, on my wish list. But I also wanted this one, and, like, when I made the wish list, this wasn't available yet, like on Ulta's website, so the only thing I can see that some people have a problem with this palette is that it doesn't have like any light, like white or cream shades. But I mean, if you've got a big makeup collection, or at least, you know, anything, you're gonna have another palette that has those shades, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm just sitting here looking at it like, duh. Okay, so the way this palette's laid out, those big pans in the middle are kind of supposed to be like transition shades, and they have more in the pan so that they don't run out as fast, because like personally I ran out of transition shades probably the fastest. And so I'm going to use the one on the far left. It's called Bear. I don't want to like keep holding up the palette because it's just going to get annoying. So I'm going to take a little bit of that. There's actually a lot of product in here. Like, these are really pigmented, really blendable, or buttery, I should say. This is the first time trying them on my eyes. If I didn't say that already, I don't remember. Okay, okay. So I have not set my eyeshadow primer. I don't really think that's even necessary, though, because, like, people have kind of stopped doing that. Like, it's not really much of a thing anymore because the pigmentation is more intense if you don't set it, because it doesn't just like blend away and mix with that powder. So I'm going to take this olive green, kind of more towards the bottom right, called Pine, and wipe off this brush here, and put that like kind of on the outer part, and then like blend it. Doesn't that drive you crazy when you have like eye boogers and you forget about them until you're like doing your eyeshadow and you're like, crap, I gotta stop. Now that those are gone, I can probably zoom you in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. So back to crazy car stuff. This morning, also when we were driving my car, like, you know, like I said, it was 8 degrees, what temperature is it, 4 degrees? And I didn't even consider that like the bottom of my car could be frozen. It was. And so I pulled down the driveway, and I tried to stop to make sure there wasn't any cars coming, and it didn't stop. So Mom was like, what are you doing? Why didn't you stop? I was like, I'm like literally standing up on this brake pedal, and it was not stopping. And like, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with my brakes? Like, are they failing? Like, what's going on? Because, like, you know, when you push on the brake, it feels like there's air in it, you know, but like it was just kind of like jiggling. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is broken. There's something wrong. I'm not going to be able to drive. And then I sat there for a second, and then I tried it again, and I put it in reverse to go back up the driveway so I wouldn't go out into the road. And it stopped. Like, there was air in the brake, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, like, this is just insane. I guess like my wheel froze somehow. Wow, this side is looking terrible. Okay, now that color is on. It's kind of toward the top. In the middle there's a shade called Deep Hue, and I want to take that very lightly because these are like super pigmented. I'm just going to put that in like the outer. Okay, looking good so far. Okay, and now for the lid, I'm going to use the shade Inspire. It is like a shimmery green. It's next to Pine in the bottom right. I don't think I'm going to need a base for this. We'll see. I mean, it's okay by itself, but like if you want it to be like bam, I would apply it wet or over like a concealer or something, like for a cut crease. Looking pretty good from what I can tell from here, so see what next. I think underneath the lash line I'm going to take that shade called New Hue and put that on like a flat liner brush, and then I'll blend it out with Pine. This reminds me a little bit of the look I used to do that was Emily Noel 83 again did a video about a caramel apple eyeshadow look, and that was using the Urban Decay Vice 3, I think, because I had the palette, and so I was like, I might as well do that look, and it was awesome. So this kind of reminds me of that, but the green was a little bit brighter, I think. So taking just a small fluffy brush and getting just a teeny bit of that green. Alright, so how's it looking so far? I think I need an inner corner. Not inner corner colors in here either. Ooh, there's like a gold. What color is that called? It's called So Glam, so we'll give that one a try. Never find my pencil brush. Disappeared. I don't know. That's a little bit dark, I think, for like an inner corner. And I'll roll with it, and then I'll probably get like a highlighter to go over it. Okay, so I'm just going to take the Kat Von D Thunderstruck shadow. What is going on with this onesie here? It's like not wanting to stay on. A little better, I think. Okay, so here is the eyeshadow done. Now, do I want to do liner? Almost had a heart attack. Thought I destroyed one of the shadows. I went to put this sheet back in there and it like, I thought it stabbed into the shadow, like the corner of it, but it went like underneath the pan. That was weird. It scared me. And I'm going to do liner real quick. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. Alright, so here is the eye look. I think it turned out pretty good. For the first time using that palette, I was afraid I was going to go way overboard because it is like probably the most pigmented palette that I have. So I'm going to find a lip color for this. I'll go with Jeffree Star Posh Spice because it's like a brownish tone. Alright, so here we go. This is the finished look. Hopefully this was somewhat helpful. Let me zoom you out so it's not so weird. But anyways, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know how the lighting is down below, if it's okay. All that fun stuff. Oh, dandruff. Cute. But anyways, thanks for watching. If not already, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Let me know what other kinds of videos you'd like to see. I still have a bunch of spots open for January that I haven't filled up yet, so just let me know. And let me know if you want to see more looks with the Morphe 39A palette. And I'm thinking about, I'm gonna do the random color challenge or palette bingo, whatever you want to call it, with the Kat Von D Sing Center palette. But I can do that with this one too, so just let me know if you want to see that. I think that would be kind of interesting. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.